fellow witches and wizards. Welcome to Wicked Manny. Today we are doing Slytherin nails. Don't you worry, we are going to do the nails for every single house. We're just starting with Slytherin because I'm a Slytherin. As usual, all the products I'm using today will be in a link below to my blog, so you can check them all out if you want to. What I have on my nails already is Square Hue Copas. It's an amazing green that's perfect for these Slytherin nails. And then I'm going to go around my fingers with some liquid latex so that we can stamp on these. The first designs I'm going to do are a double stamped plaid, because this one's the easiest. We're just going to need black and white stamping polish to do this. And I'm going to show you both of the steps. If you want to do this, you really need to have a clear stamper. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for you to line these up properly. As you'll see, I have to use my white twice because it was not cooperating today. It was getting rather streaky. So I'm going to stamp the white and then roll it onto my first finger. And then I'm going to clean that off. And then I'm going to choose a different plaid design. And then I'm going to do black over the white so that it looks like actual plaid on my nail. Now that that's done, I'm going to pull the liquid latex off, and there you have it for the plaid nail. It's super easy if you want to do just a full set of plaid nails. Next, I'm going to get my sponge out, and then I'm going to do two green colors, again with my liquid latex on. I'm going to apply the green shade that I already have as my base coat, and then I'm going to apply another darker green next to that so that we can do a gradient on my other nails. So you apply the polishes side by side, and then you pat over your nail over and over and over again so that they can blend together on your nails. If you haven't done this before, I have another video for doing gradients if you want to see a little bit better how to do that. But it's really easy, especially if you're just using two colors. You just need a makeup sponge, and then you just need to dab it on your fingers until it blends together. Don't be afraid for the colors to overlap a little bit. That's exactly what you want so that they blend properly on your nail. And there you have it. Those are the gradients I'm going to use. I'm just going to switch my macro lens here so you can see the gradients a little better. Now next I'm going to take my Clean Colors Melon Green along with another sponge. And then I'm just going to sponge this on my nail to give a little bit of a background to where I'm going to be stamping. So here's the stamping plate I'm going to be using, or at least the corner of it. I'm going to try and get that skull onto my nail double stamped. So we're going to scrape off the neon green, and then we're going to stamp it onto my nail. And it's a little smeared, but it doesn't matter because it's just the base stamp. We're going to be doing black on top of it. So I'm going to take my black polish here and then put it on the stamp, and then I'm going to use my clear stamper to stamp on top of the green that I just did. Now again, you really need a clear stamper for this, otherwise you're not going to be able to line these up. So you see how the green comes through and really makes the black outline pop. Now next I'm getting another stamping plate out here, and we're going to do a white snake stamp over the stamps that we just did. So this is a triple stamp. So the snake just goes over the uppermost part of the stamp. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a macro of doing the double stamped plaid nails. So hopefully you guys can get a better idea of how I did this. I know the other video might not have been as clear, so here's a macro version so that you guys can definitely see how it was done. So there's putting on the white stamp. And then we're going to go back over again now with the black. So we just scrape across and then pull up the black design and then go over. So at this point I'm going to show you how I cleaned up these nails because I had planned to do nail vinyls on my thumb and on my ring finger, but nail vinyls are my kryptonite and they did not work out how I planned. So I ended up going a different route with those fingers, so that's why I'm cleaning up at this point in the video. It didn't make sense to rearrange it because you can see that my thumb and my ring finger aren't done yet. So I'm just going around my fingers, getting the excess stamping polish that came through the liquid latex or around the liquid latex with some acetone. So If you don't have a cleanup brush, you really don't need cleanup brushes themselves. Like you don't need to pay extra money for something that says it's a cleanup brush. Just get a small pack of brushes from Walmart or Michael's for $2 to $5. And now onto my ring finger for some more double stamping. So on these, I'm just going to do a single chevron pattern. We're going to double stamp that with white and with black. So I'm going to do this the exact same way that I did the plaid nails. The chevron design can be a little bit more difficult to line up. It wasn't perfect when I did it, but I don't really care if it's perfect. It looks good enough. And now I'm pulling back out my trusty skull stamping plate so that we can do my thumbnail. Thumbnail, again, is going to be double stamped. I'm going to put a little metallic on the base again, like I did on my middle finger. This is the melon green again, brushed on with a sponge. And then I'm going to take a neon green stamping polish and I'm going to roll that onto my thumb. And then I'm going to clean off the plate, and then I'm going to take some black stamping polish. And I'm going to pick up that image, and then I'm going to go back over the same design so that it accents the green in the back. Now I'm going to grab my stamping plate that we used my middle finger again with the snake, and we're going to put this snake on top of the stamp that we just did on my thumb as well, so that it matches my middle finger. I will say I like the stamp that I use on my middle finger a lot better than the one on the thumb, but it looks good enough. And then I'm going to go over that with some glossy top coat, and then we are done. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me do this Slytherin Manny. Again, I'm going to do all the houses eventually. I have a poll on my Twitter right now to see what houses everyone wants me to do next. So far, I think Ravenclaw is leading the pack. But if you enjoyed this Manny, please let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks, guys. Bye.